Dear children, previously we have come to know the voice and the part of sentence like subject, verb and object. Now we will come to know the two major parts of voice. Voice. The first one is active voice. The next one is passive voice. Passive voice. My dear children, first of all, we will come to know about the active voice. So, my dear children, when the subject of a verb, when the subject of a verb performs the action in a sentence, the verb is said to be in the active voice. Said to be in the active voice. It means what? My dear children, when the subject of a verb performs the action, just go behind and memorize the definition of voice that we have studied, that the subject should be responsible to sometimes for performing an action and sometimes for receiving an action. So in the active voice, when the subject performs the action in a sentence, the voice will be known as active voice. Let's see some of the examples. Sudha respects the teacher. Sudha respects the teacher. This is the example which is in the active voice. I have some questions over here. My first question is, what is the action? What is the action in this sentence? Definitely your answer will be respect. Of course, respecting. My next question is, what is the subject? What is the subject? Of course, you will answer none other than Sudha. And my next question is, what is the object? What is the object? Definitely you will answer the teacher. So, my dear children, this sentence is in active voice. In this sentence, Sudha is the subject who performs an action, that is respecting. To whom she respects? She respects to the teacher. So, the teacher is the object in this sentence. Now, let's move to the other voice. It is passive voice. Passive voice. So, the children, when the subject of a verb, when the subject of a verb receives the action in a sentence, the verb is said to be in passive voice. Passive voice. Okay, my dear children, over here we should come to know that when the subject receives the action, okay, previously what we know that the subject performs an action, but in the passive voice what we should know that the subject receives the action. Let's see the example. The teacher is respected by Sudha. Once again, my dear children, I have some question. What is the action over here? What is the action? Of course, the same, respecting or respected. What is the subject? Now, we should concentrate over here. This sentence, the teacher is respected by Sudha, is very different from the first example that I had given to you. Sudha respects the teacher. In the previous one, in active voice, Sudha was the subject who performs an action. But in this sentence, Sudha is on the place of object, but she receives an action and she behaves like a doer. What is doer? I will definitely tell you later. Okay, over here the subject is the teacher. And what is object over here? I will not write object, I will write what is doer in this sentence. So definitely doer Sudha. Why I have written over here doer and why I have not written here? And let me tell you one thing more, my dear children. Over here, what is the subject? If I am talking about subject, the teacher, then the object will be also the teacher. Subject or object will be the teacher. Why I have written like this, why I am telling you like this, I will definitely tell you later. Okay, in this sentence, I can write subject or object. There is no doubt about it. And why I have written like this, I will definitely tell you later. Okay, so my dear students, till now we have complete to know the voice, subject, verb, object, the two parts of voice, active voice and passive voice. Now we will come to know some basic rules to change the voice, to change the sentence from active to passive. But before moving ahead, let me remind you once again, if you find any kind of trouble, you can comment us, you can share your views. Okay, if you find any kind of problem, you can contact us as well. Okay,